Trend of economic growth in India. What is the economic growth of India? Ever since it entered the global market in the year 1991, India's economy has been steadily growing. At the turn of the century, its GDP was at around $480 billion, and due to economic reforms, it became the fastest growing economy in the year 2015. The projected economic growth rate for India for the year 2019 is 6%, which makes it the world's second fastest growing economy. However, this is a slight reduction from the previous year's rate of 7.4% due to the present economic slowdown. Let's talk about what economic growth is as a whole. It can be defined as the increase in the inflation adjusted market value of goods and services produced by an economy over a particular period of time, and it is measured as the percent rate of increase in real gross domestic product. It is important to note that no two sectors of an economy have identical economic growth. For example, the mining sector may show tremendous growth, while the telecom sector may have only a marginal growth. This growth can be achieved when the rate of increase in total output is greater than the rate of increase of population of a country. Some of the major issues that are currently faced in India are unemployment, corruption, poverty, healthcare system, population, and illiteracy. We'll be taking an in-depth look at two of these issues. Firstly, poverty in India. Two-thirds of people in India live in poverty. That is, 1 in 5 Indians is poor. But since India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, poverty has been on a steady decline. India has been able to lift 271 million people out of poverty in just a 10-year time period. Let's look at the second major problem, that is overpopulation. India is the second most populated country in the world with nearly a fifth of the world's population. The causes of overpopulation in India include early marriage, poverty, illiteracy, old age, illegal migration, child labor, reduced mortality rates, and poor use of contraception. In order to help develop the economy, it's important to tackle both these problems at the grassroots level. And one of the best ways to do this is through education and raising awareness, for this is the only way that the productivity of the country will increase. Let's take a look at some of the factors that affect India's economy. They include the utilization of natural resources, capital formation and accumulation, occupational structure, capital output ratio, and population and manpower resources are the main challenges that hamper economic growth in India. They are poor infrastructure, especially in the transport and power sectors, low productivity and weak human capital. A high proportion of workers do not have the necessary skills and work in small businesses. It is urgent to develop human resources in the country. High inflation, low national savings as a share of GDP, and a relatively closed economy. Here are some statistics. They include the GDP growth rate for India, the consumption levels of the country, India's infrastructure levels, and its performance across various spheres of development. In order to solve these problems and improve the condition of our economy, here are some solutions that can be implemented. They include investments, both foreign and domestic, labor reforms, infrastructure development, and skill development and training programs. Investing ensures the financial security both in the short term and long term. It's important for improving the productivity and increasing the competitiveness of an economy in the global sphere. Without investment, an economy could enjoy high levels of consumption but relatively lower levels of production. This means that the demands of the consumers are not met and creates an imbalance in the economy. The reforms. These are necessary because they help benefit the workers and improve their working conditions. This in turn increases their productivity and willingness to work, and they can help contribute towards the economy. Skill development refers to identification of skill gaps, helps develop the pre-existing skills while also introducing new ones. This is extremely important because skills are the determining factors of the ability to carry out plans effectively. Skill development is extremely necessary as not only does it help increase the productivity of people, but it also helps deal with the problems of unemployment and poverty. Since these people now are employable, not only do they have proper jobs to work in, but they also are able to earn enough money to support themselves and hence contribute towards the economy. Skill development is also very important in developing sectors such as research and development, which also help in the country's economic growth. Finally, we have infrastructure development. Infrastructure refers to the fundamental facilities that serve a country and hence are necessary for the economy to function. It includes public and private physical improvements like roads, railways, water supply, electricity, etc. The infrastructure is extremely important for the development of the economy as it enables jobs to be carried out more easily and makes work much more efficient. It helps increase production and also helps alleviate poverty as many of the poor currently do not have access to basic facilities like water supply and electricity. Once they get access to these, they are able to make use of it and become more productive, hence contributing positively towards the economy. These solutions are implemented effectively, it will definitely benefit the country by boosting the economy, ensuring growth, and leading to long term prosperity. Thank you.